Oh my gosh. Leeches where they shouldn't be, questionable DIY stitches, and performing your own jungle medicine with whatever you can find. Today we're breaking down and reacting to all of these survival healing animations from Green Health. Let's dive right in. Whoa, cool. Okay, what do we got here? These look like leeches. Leeches are twofold. They're sucking blood out of your body, making you more anemic, but there is a medical component sometimes of leeches where they will use leeches to draw more blood to an area if you need better blood supply to that area. With leeches, we see it in movies, people like burn them off or try to use salt. Don't do that. You can cause injury to yourself. Oh, see, they're everywhere. Sometimes if you try to squeeze them too hard, they can actually regurgitate contents back into your tissue. Could increase the risk of infection because remember, they are puncturing your tissue to draw blood out. Our skin has bacteria on it that typically helps protect us when there's no open wound. But once there's an open wound, it increases the risk that we could potentially get skin bacteria into our tissue. What is this? What are you? Some sort of worm bug stuck on the skin, causing an injury. Sometimes if you squeeze or try to pull it off, it's not the best thing. A good example would be, say, like a tick. It has almost like a hook that embeds itself into our tissue. If you try to grab or squeeze it too hard, we can rip the hook off so it still stays in your tissue. Using a bone needle. The needle slides underneath it to help to lift this up as like a smooth surface. Actually pretty smart. But now you have to address the wound. Normally, if you didn't have this kit of bandages, you'd probably clean it out with water and then you'd likely put a topical antibiotic ointment on it and wrap the dressing, especially if there's an open wound like the sore that we see. Oh, now this looks like a juicy laceration. Juicy. You can close this up if you have the right equipment to be able to do that. Clean the wound out. Don't know if he has a canteen of water. Does he want to waste the water on his wound? If you do close up a dirty wound, the likelihood of it getting infected is pretty high. You may want to almost close it up as if you know it's going to get infected. At least if it's a little bit of an open edge, it can drain a little bit and you have a chance that it's not going to get infected. Oh, very cool. We're using the ants. So this is actually a technique that you can use in survival medicine. Typically, the ant that would be used is like a weaver ant, but any ant that really has a very strong mandible could be used. So you actually get them to bite down on it, close, and then take off their head. So it is a thing. I think it takes probably a little bit of practice to figure out how to do it. I've never done it before. It would work similar to a staple that I would use at the hospital. But hey, look at that. The wound looks a little bit more closed, not gaping anymore. And you have the ants' heads just sitting there on top of your skin. You probably want to put a dressing over top of this, protect the wound, and try to put something on it to prevent it from getting infected. Oh, that's a big gash on the calf there, just below the gastrocnemius, over top of the soleus. Again, really difficult to close up. You can use the ant. This one specifically on an area where it's going to be moving a lot. You need something strong so it doesn't like keep pulling open. Oh, that is a big wound. Oh, that looks infected. You have erythema around the wound, so that's that redness. Sometimes we will start classifying this as an ulcerative wound with cellulitis. The green, gross, yellow stuff on the outside could be one of two things. It could be purulent discharge from an infection, or sometimes when the wound is that big, you're actually having new cells and skin trying to actually form, and that layer could be very fibrous. So sometimes if it wipes away and it looks like pus from like a pimple, it's more of an infection. They're grabbing maggots to actually go into the wound and actually clean the wound. Basically, they're doing medical debridement, so they're eating away the dead tissue instead of like a surgeon cutting it out. This is actually a technique that can be used to clean wounds that are very badly infected. We'll have a patient come in to the emergency department with pretty bad wounds that have maggots already there. The maggots will feed on the dead tissue and the bad tissue, not the good tissue, and then we'll keep it clean. From an infection standpoint, they're actually controlled, so to speak. We are putting on some leaves to the area as a dressing. Sometimes different leaves have different properties, but a lot of times it's also just a barrier to prevent bacteria from getting in. A leaf in general doesn't breathe well, so you'd have to probably change your dressing more frequently than you think because it will keep moisture in and keep the wound a little bit too moist, which then might not allow it to heal. Sometimes you can actually even use like a tobacco leaf because the nicotine that potentially is in them can cause vasoconstriction if there's some bleeding. But the best thing is if you're going out into these environments to have like a field wilderness medicine type book, so that way you can identify plants that might be medicinal versus ones to stay away from. Oh, look at all these dirty arms. I don't know what's more stressful, actually doing these or being the doctor watching them happen, knowing exactly what could go wrong. That's why I created Chillax by my company Life Happens, designed to support relaxation and to help you stay calm when life gets intense. Check out Chillax at lifehappens.com or on Amazon. What do you think that was? Oh, he just showered. Oh, that's very funny. Really good. Make sure that you wash off any bad dirt. We'll even do that at the hospital. Sometimes we'll use the alcohol swabs or the alcohol hand sanitizer. That's for non-saturated or soiled hands, versus if there's anything on there, you need to truly use soap and water. But remember, a lot of the soaps that we have are antimicrobial, antibacterial, which then are removing your own protective bacteria on your skin as well. A spoiled banana. Usually a spoiled banana is just so like ripe that has actually like alcohol content in it. Not a lot. Oh my gosh! A lot of people that come into contact with me because they have GI symptoms will say they vomited 40 times before coming in. I ask them thereafter, did you continue to drink or eat after? And they say yes. Yes! You vomit, your mouth is dry, you want to wash your mouth out, you want fluids, you drink, and then your body's like, no, we're not ready, we're gonna vomit it back up. We want you to do, rinse your mouth out and just take a break, get some sleep, give your body just a little bit of time. Ooh, cool scene. Water. What type of ailments are we seeing there? Don't drink it. Oh my gosh, don't drink it. Drinking fresh water like this increases the risk of different pathogens in there that can cause GI issues. Nausea, vomiting, diarrhea. You're trying to drink water, but you're making the problem worse. When you're in this scenario, you need to either boil the water or you need to have like tablets that you can put in there. Oh, and we got a lot of... This looks like bees. Bees? We do have some wounds to the tissue already. In scenarios where you have a lot of bees like this and you're getting a ton of bites, even if you're not allergic, you might have a significant reaction of inflammation, which could cause symptoms of hypotension, tachycardia, lightheaded, dizziness, and actually could cause cardiovascular compromise. This game is really interesting. I love games that have healing animations in them. So if you guys enjoyed this and want me to react to more video game and more video game healing animations, let me know in the comments, and definitely check out this playlist right here. Binge watch everything, and as always, please make sure you subscribe, turn on your bell notifications, and hit that like button for me. Thank you so much for watching, and stay healthy, my friends.